Hey guys, thank y'all for being a part of my channel and for taking a quick look at this video. The short answer, so the title of this video is, do you need travel insurance for Viking Cruise? And I think this really would apply to any cruise, but I just do a lot of content on Viking because I know a lot of people aren't posting about Viking cruises, so I do like to just give you like as many of my tips as possible. And hopefully by the time that you guys watch this in the future, I will be on my next one. And I haven't decided between a couple of the itineraries, but this is all about, do you need travel insurance for Viking? If you haven't yet, if you would, just hit the subscribe button because I have a lot of content that's coming up and I think you guys are going to like it. It's all about first, last, and onlys, things that you get a chance to try and just live out your best life. So this video is about, do you need travel insurance? And my answer is a yes. You do. I'm going to share a personal experience, but I didn't want to have you guys wait a long time to get my answer. I'm just going to tell you guys, yes, get the travel insurance. I read a lot of things when like people are sending over contracts. I'm not gonna say who in my family doesn't read, but we do have some people that, like my daughter is, I call her the disclaimer queen because she will read like all of that legal language no matter what it is. And you're like, okay, just get on with it. Like what? Okay. But it is offered when you book your trip, and you do actually have some time to add the travel insurance. So it is a little bit of a savings, or if you really care about it, you can just put a little note in your calendar to come back and add the insurance a little bit later. But I highly recommend it. Let me tell you why. Our luggage got lost. Yes. Absolutely. So I know that's going to be a whole nother video too. If your luggage gets lost, what do you do? I mean, the very first thing that comes to mind is you are getting on a boat. So how in the world are you going to get luggage to your boat, to the next destination? I mean, this is a situation here, right? And I'm sure you have packed like me. I mean, where I literally had my suitcase laying in the floor probably like 10 days before my trip. And every time I'd like wash something that I liked or I got something, I would just put it straight in my suitcase. I was packing for like, I promise you, like 2 weeks before. So the very first thing that I remembered is that we get off of the plane in Madrid. They have first class service. The Viking team with their red shirts on, they were waiting and at the baggage claim. And there were two other people that were going to be on our, I guess, shuttle because we got there a little late. So we had actually had a delay in Dallas. And the connecting flight, we did make the connecting flight, but because it was such a short amount of time between the flights, and let me tell you this, like, if you fly out of Dallas and you connect in Madrid, and you would think because they may only give you an hour, you're thinking, oh, it must just be like one gate over. No, ma'am. It is like a long way, right? So look and see how much time you have between your flights if you're connecting, for sure. But you have to haul it. Like, don't stop for chips or a snack or a sandwich or anything. Like, get to the gate. But we got all the way to the baggage claim and we're like waiting, and you see the carousel go around, and we thought we were amazing travelers. We got our little blue suitcases so it would stand out, and it goes around and around and around, and all the bags are picked up. Every single bag, except for ours and the people that we were going to be on the shuttle with, our boat besties. Like they honestly became our boat besties, but no bags. So the reason that I say that you want to get travel insurance is because travel insurance is something that you don't think you're going to need, but it came in amazingly handy. because after 24 hours of a delay, you do get the ability to get reimbursed for your purchases of clothing and things up to, it can range from $500 to $1,000. And all of that is paid back to you. So a couple of quick tips. Look for the policy information. It's under either tripmate or allianze, ALLIANZ. You add it on to your trip. Again, you have a certain amount of time that you can add it if you don't do it at the point of booking. But the policy covers cancellations for any reasons due to COVID. I think you have some options of canceling it just because without any real reason. And then I think, again, the biggest one is your luggage is covered, replacement of your items, or the ability to get things reimbursed, which was excellent. And I can tell you guys more about how you do that. So check out that video if you haven't. Or if for some reason you lost your luggage and you are trying to figure out, you're standing there at the airport and you're trying to figure out what to do, then watch the video that I have on what to do when you lose your luggage before a cruise. And I will put a video out about that a little bit later in the week. But short answer is absolutely pay the money, a couple $100 max for the trip insurance. You will thank me if something happens like it did for us. Happy sailing.